Hey everybody, this is CPR43 with a second part of the update for you guys. So, like I talked about in the last update, it was about detail parts on the locomotives and some electrical stuff that I got. So now I'm going to go over the some of the stuff that I went on with the electrical parts, and then I've got some stuff with the layout. And I'm going to fly through this probably as fast as I can, so keep calm if I go a little bit too fast anyways. But here we go. So I've got the GP9 sitting here, and I'm going to take off the shell to show you guys what I have going on inside there. I took my resistors, I figured out how to get them on and what would be appropriate for each of them and whatnot. So here is the GP9. I wired a 3mm LED to it with a 1000 ohm resistor, or a 1K ohm, and that is working really nicely for it. I wired the LED to the track power, which I know is probably not really textbook or anything, but that just works for me. I haven't had any problems with it, so I'm just going with it. And once I run into problems, well, you learn as you go on. So, but anyways, it's working out for me fantastically. I'm not having any issues or whatnot, so let's get started with it. So I'm going to show you how bright this is. So that's how bright it is right there. And now I'm going to pop on the shell to show you guys what it looks like coming through the headlight casting. And here we go. So not as bright, but it still looks pretty nice. I do like how it looks, and quite happy with it. So that's why I'm keeping it like that. Thought I'd show you what that looks like, and really happy with how it turned out. So that's an Athearn LED upgrade, and now I've got another LED upgrade right behind it. It is this SD40-2 dummy, and I will show you the inside here. So there, I wired a 5mm resistor to the track power. And what's nice about this Athearn model is that the nose had already had a little opening. I'll show you that right here. You see that? It actually fits the 5mm nice and snug in there. So that's what I'm happy about. And on the back weight, it can fit a 3mm LED nice too. So I'm really happy with how the Athearn did that, but yet I'm still a little bit upset that they're sticking to their incandescent bulbs, which burn out every once in a while. So what can you do? But I'm really happy that Athearn did that. It's something I haven't seen before. So I'm going to show you this. I think it's a 2.2 resistor wired to it. It's a the color bands on the resistor are red, orange. So I'm going to show you. So again, this is a dummy. The decoder is the only thing that's wired to the track. The motor is not wired, and there's no gears or anything. So that's what the LED looks like. Now I'm going to pop the shell back on and show you what it looks like coming out of the headlight casting, which looks really nice. So there you go. You're at your brightest setting right there. That is nice and bright. Really happy with that. See if I can maybe focus on it a little bit more. So that's what it looks like. Really happy with that. So that's pretty much it with the LEDs. Just fantastically happy with how they went, as I've said plenty of times before, and I know I tend to do that, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that's what it looks like, and I say bravo. Now let's move on to something else here, more into the layout stuff. So here's the B&O Boxcar I've got from YouTuber Evergreen Railroad, the same guy I picked the SD40-2 up from. So I talked about how the weathering is a little bit heavy here, so you can see that rusting, and I had some people say that that is prototypical. Well, I haven't seen any photos of the car, but I'm going to take their word for them, take their word, and I decided to just add on the weathering. So here's what I did. I took some powder, and I just went ahead with right along the entire side of the boxcar, and just kind of wore it down more to fit with that heavy rust. And I think that turned out really nice. I'm doing the roof a little bit too. You can't exactly see any difference, but it's what it looks like for now, and I'm going to add some more powder for it. detail it and add some metal wheels. So that's what it looks like. Really happy with that. And now we can move on to the final part of the update, and that is on the layout here. So it's going over here, and I have a bunch of nails onto the stuck through the roadbed. Now here's the reason why. You can see that the layout ends about right here, and it overhangs. So people would be concerned that cars, locomotives may derail and possibly fall over. So I decided to fix that issue and put those nails in, and I'll show you how they operate. Because the rolling stock and locomotives are bottom heavy instead of top heavy, they're less likely to tip over, and I'll stick that right onto there to show you guys that. Not my tallest car, but it's a good example, and the nails catch the car from falling over at almost any angle at any time, so it keeps that car from falling off and getting destroyed. And I plan on doing a little bit more to the nails, like adding some paper towel or something to protect details and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. I would like to do a demo with my high cube boxcar sitting all the way back there, but it's just not really worth it right now. So, but yeah, I would like to show you that, and I thought it was a pretty good idea. And I even shared it with a group I'm a member of on Facebook, and they thought it was pretty cool too. So I thought that was what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to work on the back of my layout at some point and get those overhangs fixed up, because I do have at straightaway back there, as you can see, it is actually a bit of an overhang too. So I will have to fix that. I rarely have derailments on this, and once I do have a derailment, I notice it right away. I get right over there and I fix the issue. So I haven't had much issues with the derailments and whatnot, so quite happy with that. So that's pretty much it, guys, with the huge update that I had for you, and I really hope you enjoyed it. This is like the first time I've ever had to do a two-part update. So anyways, yeah, really happy with everything, and we'll go on from there. So pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, this is CPR43, and good luck.